every time he revives, he's trying to find a way to prevent that from happening. But every time he does, he keeps all his memories, so he's aware of what he needs to be done. Um, it's pretty interesting. It's just
Yeah,
that
I like the
it
story.
shows you,
But he kept the memories about everything that happened.
yeah, and he remembers everyone. So, like for example, he will go with this girl that he like, and she will not recognize him because in that time they never met each other.
No, she didn't recognize, right?
She
She,
didn't.
she couldn't recognize. But
Yeah.
sounds like Returnal. Returnal. She every
Well,
time she's getting the memories, right?
yeah, something like that, but a more gruesome way. Like for example, there's some types of in this world there's like obviously magic, but there's a cult of a witch, but there's multiple witches. So these people will see this girl that you like as
Hmm.
how can you say that? You see it as a vessel for the witch. So
Vessel
they're
for the
trying,
witch.
yeah. So they're trying to like get the girl to become the witch, like the vessel of the witch. But
That's
he doesn't
weird.
have any powers. The only thing he has is that, which is like reviving from the death.
Hmm.
That's it. That's all he has.
If you can write it down on WhatsApp later, I'm gonna check out. Seems to be a cool story.
Yeah, right now he has like in anime. I think there is like uh,
Do you know Monster? It is one of the most famous anime. Monster.
monster.
Monster is a piece of art. It's a piece of work, man. It's unbelievable. It's the story of a doctor that he had a choice if he could save a mayor or a little kid with that has been shot in the head, and then he decided to save the little kid, but the little kid became like a Hitler, a crazy guy that could deceive a lot of people. And then there are many characters along the story, but it's pretty cool. It's really cool. If you never heard Monster,
I trying to remember. I think I see one, but there was like this doctor that decided not to save. Like for example, he had the option to save a civilian or a politician,
yeah,
and
it
he just
mhm.
is it that one?
Yeah, but this happened because that his wife and the chief doctor, the chief
Right.
surgeon, what fight?
Yeah, they fought because they were more intrigued regarding with if you save a little girl or you waste your time saving the this mayor.
Yeah, the chief wanted more
Money,
profit. Yeah,
prestige,
profit,
yeah,
money.
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. The hospital to the hospital and to the mainly to the hospital, and the wife was just like him, the his father. Actually, the chief was the father
Yeah,
of the girl, the
now that
lady
you're
that he
mentioning,
was.
yes, the girl was her. I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend. Basically, wanted to save the mayor, but he couldn't bear to lose the girl. And then the girl happened to be like some sort of what is it called?
Yeah, yeah. He broke up with her, and then she kind of got depressed, and then she became to drink a lot. Man, that this anime it's so fascinating because there is a they built really well every character. They have separate episodes for every character.
Yeah,
Like,
and somehow they all intertwine together.
you know, so you think you have watched it?
Yeah, I think I have watched it. I do not remember if I have ending like finish it, but I do remember like watch it for one time.
Yeah, the soundtrack's so beautiful. I kept listening the soundtrack for many months. Actually, maybe I'm going to listen to go to bed. I like to listen some songs, some calm songs to relax the mind and the
Really?
body, like a meditation. I try to breathe in a sequence. It's pretty good. Sometimes in the middle of the day, I do the same thing. I just lay down and I breathe and I listen to some songs. Sometimes Bloodborne. Oh, you need to listen. Dark Souls 3 that you haven't played, and Bloodborne. It is one of those games from software with the best soundtracks ever. Elder Ring is pretty cool too. Actually, the DLC of the Elder Ring has an impressive soundtrack. And
I don't know. I think I might be a little bit way too overpowered
what game?
in Elden Ring.
No, no, no. You need to see what they did in the DLC. It's crazy. Those guys that they were overpowered. They came across with with with. There is a really good math about the game. So the bosses are always difficult, always difficult. Right now, I got into the DLC again. I think it's the new game plus 5, and they are still difficult. That's pretty good, really good.
Because I think on Elden Ring I'm over level maybe 200, 300.
Yeah, I am 300, but everybody was like, everybody was.
I think the only downside of this is that I might need to start over and over. Have you played Conan Exiles?
Can you hear?
I hear you.
Hold on, let me. I think it's my cape. You're not listening to me when I try to.
I mean, what?
I think you're not. Oh, can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Oh, it was my cape. I have a problem with the cable of my headset. So, Conan, I've never played, but I saw maybe in the PS Plus a couple, maybe 6 months ago. I don't remember. So, is it good?
That's good. That's pretty good. It's
Multiplayer? Is
basic.
it multiplayer?
Oh yeah. Oh, it is. You can decide whether you can be like a co-op thing or like a multiplayer thing.
Pretty cool. I said about the music because I'm a music teacher as well. I work with language, but my first profession was with music. So I teach piano, sing, electric guitar, many musical instruments. And then after when I became when I became 20, no, yeah, 2019, I started with language, but I
Hmm.
started to work with 15. When I was 15, I started teaching guitar, keyboard. Music's pretty
Isn't
cool.
it hard like the guitar thing
The
or the
beginning is
piano? I mean the
always
piano.
the piano. In a way, it's easy because a sensitive. If you get a keyboard, the piano is a little bit more difficult because of the keys that we call martello, like a hammer. They are heavier, but it's
Like
difficult.
armor.
It's a hammer. Hammer. It's the name of the. It's to describe what is inside of the piano, like a hammer. Every time when you try to press a note, a key, right? So it's heavier than a keyboard. A keyboard is sensitive. You just touch and then you can hear the sound. But yes, it's
Ah, so
difficult
you
to
need to
play
press like force.
a
You need to
little.
play like a lot of. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to have a little bit of strength to play the piano. But after a while, it's well, you develop a technique. So It will be different. You don't need to put a lot of you need to have a strength and put some force into the keys because of the technique. But the beginning, it's painful. But to get melodies, it's easy because it's just with your right hand, the simple melodies. But to connect melody and harmony with the both hands, then it's really challenging. The guitar, you can, I think, of course depends on the people, right? How much you enjoy playing the piano and the guitar. But
I mean,
it's not
I
it's not
always
weird.
like to play the piano, but it's way too expensive for me to get a
Nowadays,
piano.
there are digital pianos nowadays. They are really good. Like 2,000, 1,000 in 500, you can buy a really nice digital piano, and it sounds just like a piano. And before that, you can start with a keyboard, a simple one. The most important thing is to practice agility, to get this ability of, like, when you write in
Where to
the,
place the fingers.
yeah, just like when you write down something in the keyboard on PC, you have that agility, motor skill. Oh
Oh,
man, I gotta go. It's 1:32. Let's try maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Here in Brazil, it's holiday. You guys don't
oh
have
well, I don't.
holiday,
I
right?
think we might have a holiday on Monday, but though my work, I'm not certain if I'm gonna have it or not. If I'm gonna work or not.
Oh
I mean,
boy.
if I work that day, I mean I get paid more, but I don't want to work.
If they don't pay more,
Oh
you
no,
don't
if you
wanna.
don't pay as a festival day, or a holiday, then I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Oh well,
DLC, you need to play DLC. Buy Dark Soul 3,
I will buy the
Bloodborne.
DLC for the Elden Ring.
Yeah, it will be good. We can play together because it's. I like the invaders. The invaders are so fun. By the way,
Invasions.
yeah, the invaders. Oh, by the way, yesterday I watched the three endings from Lords of the Fallen.
No, you did watch them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they
I
are interesting.
always do this. Sorry.
You always do what?
Ah, when I finish a game like this, like Elden Ring, I don't want to do it again to watch the other ending because I know that's short and it's not something like a big animation. So I watched the. Of course, I'm going to play again eventually because that's why I bought this game. But to keep waiting to watch the other ending, I don't think so. I prefer to watch. So I watched the three endings. I watched it the other part, which is it's a boss, but you don't fight with the boss, a deer, just with some monsters that is trying to, I don't know, do the resurrection, maybe, right?
Yeah, well, when you follow him to be like in the evil ending, um, you don't fight him. He just
Yeah.
rewards you with an armor.
Got it.
It gives you like a unique armor to wear.
Yeah, I saw it because the end it's with that girl that we fought before him, right?
Yeah, and once you have that, I think that's it. I mean, you unlock a new uh, what is it called? Like a new class.
Oh,
You
got it.
unlock a new class, the demon lore, I think it is called.
Mhm.
And then if you finish with the other one, which is Umbra, you unlock Decay Child, I think it's called, the
Hmm.
starting class.
That's interesting. I'd like to see this in Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3. It would be pretty good.
Just if you end up like doing like the Umbra ending, that one is gonna take the most out of you.
Then
because it's
after,
gonna
go on. Sorry.
like once you finish that one, you need to complete like a lot of NPC quests. Like have them nearly complete them, and then after that you can get the items required for you to get the Umbra ending.
You
So yeah, just it takes a little more time.
in the future, maybe I'm going to, because I started with other characters to test.
We won.
In the future, maybe I'm going to do this. And then I watched two videos explaining the game, explaining
Oh,
the three endings, and also explaining the game. But I understood very little, man. Ah, it's terrible.
there's a lot of lore, and they involve a lot of names of people that were involved. It just gets annoying. So yeah, I totally understand what you meant. But
No, but
just take.
I
Uh
understood
huh.
because you were explaining. It's pretty good. But I prefer Dark Soul. Dark Soul and Elder Ring. Also, Bloodborne has a nice story.
Just doing a massacre in Division.
Oops, sorry.
Do you have a character in Division too?
Division 2, yeah, I have it, but I need to download. So I need to remove some
Team,
games.
what level do you have it?
That's a good question. I think I don't know. I really can't remember. Division 2. Uh, Man, I gotta go. Let's play Returnal. Returnal's pretty good. I'm looking forward to see what's going next. Returnal.
Okay,
Until
that's
the
fine.
tell. I'm gonna sleep.
That's good.
Joshua, have a good night, buddy. We talk more later. See you.
Same way, mate. Have a good night.